Jeff Tittel of the Sierra Club. Mr. Tittel, what's your takeaway from today's hearings?
I think the takeaway is that the people of New Jersey want to have a clean energy future, one that will protect our coast from offshore drilling, one that will protect us from dirty coal power from Pennsylvania. And we have a governor whose energy's master plan promotes fossil fuels against renewable energy, cuts back really on green jobs for New Jersey. You know, green jobs are jobs coming from clean energy, or the fastest growing segment of the job of our economy. We have over 26,000 jobs here in New Jersey that come from clean energy. In solar alone, there's 200 companies and 5,000 jobs. And the governor's energy master plan not only hurts the environment, but is a job killer. It hurts our economy. And that's really the message that people should take away from today, that under the governor's plan, it cuts the renewable energy goals of New Jersey from 30% down to 22%. And what that means is more dirty power from Pennsylvania, more fossil fuels, more money going out of state to big oil and big gas down in Houston, and less jobs and less investment in New Jersey. And when you cut those goals, it means to companies across the country that New Jersey may not be the place you want to invest your dollars. New Jersey may not want to be a place where you want to build new facilities. So I think what Governor Christie has done is foolish from an environmental standpoint, because it's going to mean more asthma, more pollution, a lot more environmental problems. And it's also going to mean it's going to hurt our economy and hurt jobs. New Jersey is a coastal state. We need to control greenhouse gases to protect our coast from sea level rise and storm surges. This plan doesn't do that. And what we see with this plan of the governor's is that he's really taking the side of the Tea Party and the right wing and the Koch brothers and mountaintop mining over what's good for the people of New Jersey, just like when he pulled out of Reggie was the first signal that he was heading in this direction, and that his energy master plan follows up on it. And so what we hope happens from today is that the New Jersey legislature steps up and comes up with legislation to prevent the governor from weakening our clean energy future and hurting our economy and preventing green jobs from happening.
With the closing of Oyster Creek in 8 years, that's going to put a big hole in New Jersey's energy generation capability. What should we do?
Well, first of all, if you read the ACO, they may not actually close because it was written by Exelon for Exelon, and it doesn't trump a federal permit. So don't necessarily think that's going to happen, because you have to trust Governor Christie and Exelon for that to happen, and I don't trust either. But if Oyster Creek were to close, we can meet our energy goals through offshore wind. There's enough wind capacity off of New Jersey to be the Saudi Arabia of wind. We can actually produce almost all of New Jersey's electrical needs by offshore wind. You know, the energy master plan, the one that was passed under John Corzine, calls for 3,000 megawatts of offshore wind. Governor Christie says that it was too ambitious. Well, we have proposals at the federal level for windmills off of New Jersey for enough for 11,000 megawatts, or 50% of New Jersey's energy needs. So we actually, not only was our own energy master plan working, it was succeeding, and Governor Christie not only has thrown solar into a shade, but when it comes to dealing with offshore wind, his policies blow.
On offshore wind, there's a pilot project, I believe, by a group called Fisherman's Energy. How is that going?
It's going fine. The biggest hindrance for offshore wind is getting federal approval. It takes a long time, and they need to streamline the permitting process. You know, it took 9 years to do Cape Wind off of Massachusetts, and Interior Secretary Salazar has promised to streamline, and hopefully we can have wind off of New Jersey within the next 3 to 4 years and make it a reality. And what it means is, you know, it's a win-win for New Jersey. It means our money stays here. It doesn't go to out-of-state coal companies. It means that we create jobs here, and we don't pollute when we produce our electricity. So we have the ability for a great energy future. The problem is we have a governor who would rather take the side of the fossil fuels down in Washington and the Tea Party over what's best for the people of New Jersey.
Anything else? What do you think the legislature should be concentrating on?
I think the legislature needs to put into statute the 30% goal by 2020, the 20% reduction of energy use by 2020 through energy efficiency. They should dedicate the societal benefits charge, which is the funding for green energy projects, so the governor can't steal it to balance his budget like he did last year, where they stole over $400 million from different clean energy funds to balance the budget. You know, another hidden tax. So I think those are two things that this legislature can do to really help move New Jersey forward.